Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to introduce you the Dian Jian, tap sword or pointing sword. When you hear the noise, the word tap or point, and you know it's for reminding, cutting, tapping. And how to tap is all about the detailed wrist. When you do the tap, before you know you have to higher the sword level and pointing down or tap down. And from the bottom, you can tell. This is a thrusting sword. You put your end of the sword right next to the forearm, right here. If you want to put a mark, use a pencil, you should do it. And for a tap, your point has to go higher. You see that? You see my wrist? This is a pure basics. Tap. I normally put the soundtrack for my own movement and tap. This is really a Kung Fu training because when you do the tapping, the whole entire sword, you're using the top to tap down. Often for fighting purpose, I would say maybe when we're doing a fight choreographed fight, I do has a reminding, pa, dian, boom. But doesn't matter what to do. I'm only use my wrist and then to show the last tap. If you raising the arm or cutting wide ankle, that becomes slide, become cutting down, right? So the tap is really like the point is only this much to using the force to tap. You see that? And the bottom is to raising the ankle higher than normal, other than flat. And if you have a heavier sword, I will highly recommending maybe get a lighter sword or stick, foam stick. Practice your ankle, your wrist angle. That way you don't hurt your wrist. Because back then when I was training at a team, in the Beijing Wushu team, after all days of hundreds of thousands of pointing with a heavy sword, I couldn't even hold the cup for lunchtime. Is because you overuse your wrist. And I do not want you to do that because there's no purpose hurting yourself. But there is a way to slowly build the strength on your wrist is to slow-mo and understanding the pointing point at the end of the sword and using the force slowly, slowly, and slowly. You can also have it in double hand point, point, straight, uppercut. Doesn't matter what to do, you can see the shape. You see, it's our last second, the end, tap. And when you're finished, you do not stop right there, you come back right away. Right? Like fencing, Wushu, fighting. All kinds of skills you can use for tapping. It's kind of fun little skill to have. And you can use one hand, you can use a two hand. And doesn't matter what, you can also use a combination, which is in the future, I'm going to teach you how to combine all the basic together using the flower, cutting, pointing, thrusting, stances to make a short combo. And that way you have so many different type of a skill to put interesting short you can practice at home. Straight, thrusting, you see the bottom touching my forearm. Point. You see that? You only use this much to point back. They have to come back. That's the point. Because if you're not coming back, become cutting down. You see? Point is cutting, but come back. Tap, come back. Tap, come back. Very short. The pointing sword, Dian Jian, tap sword. We borrow a very old Chinese thing called 蜻蜓点水 to describe this move. 蜻蜓is dragonfly. 点水 means fly, tap the water, and fly away. You see? Dragonfly, go to the water, tap the water. That's this movement for. It's only the tapping. Come back. Very settled. If I'm using a white paper, you can only see one dot. Come back. with so many different basics I've been teaching you. Next video, I'm going to teach you how to creating your own short combo and practice your creativity. See you next time.